What's up, guys? Today in this video, we're going to be playing Ethnoguesser. Basically, the gist of this game is to guess somebody's ethnicity based on their phenotype or like their facial features. Don't do this in real life. Don't like go up to somebody and be like, I wonder what you are. You know what I mean? Based on your facial feature. Don't. That's really bad. Really bad. It's really offensive. But I'm doing this on the game, so it's okay. So yeah. Okay, let's start off. We're starting off with this guy. He's obviously black, you know what I mean? So, from Africa. But there seems to be some what is this ad, bro? The fuck? Guys, don't pay attention to the ad. There seems to be some like non-African influence. So probably like Southern Africa, so like South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini. I guess Zimbabwe. Where's it at? Zimbabwe, since it was like Rhodesia, and it was like a white nation. Anyways, or Madagascar. I'm kind of ruling out this part, like Southern Africa, simply because this guy has sort of like non-Eurocentric features. You know what I mean? You wouldn't attribute like European features to this guy or her. Typically, like he has like black features, obviously, but he has some features that would be found in like Southeast Asia, so like Malaysia or like Indonesia. So my best guess is Madagascar, simply because of the Southeast Asian influence of the country of his facial features, since like people from like what is now Malaysia migrated to Madagascar a couple thousand years ago, I believe, and created the modern Madagascar. I don't know what they're called, but yeah. So Madagascar. I was right. All right, this person looks like President Zelensky. I don't know who she looks like, but he looks like Zelensky, kind of, and Justin Bieber, and Mila Kunis. And I know Zelensky and Mila Kunis are both Ukrainian, and Justin Bieber is French, and like I think German too. So definitely some like Germanic influence with some Slavic influence. He looks like Roman Polanski too, and I think Roman Polanski is Polish as well. So this part of the world right here. So my best guess is probably somewhere around like Ukraine, Poland, Belarus. I'm just gonna go right here because fuck it, like he looks like Zelensky. Okay, I was fucking right. Look at that. I'm on a fucking roll, dude. 2 for 2. Let's go. All right, you think this guy would be black, but he's not. He's from Oceania. He has a lot of features that can be attributed to like sub-Saharan Africans, such as like a wide nose, big nostril, full lips. I guess like dark skin. Look at her too. Like she looks like she'd be like black, but you can see with his like his like hair pattern kind of that it's not as like tight. Not the curls aren't as tight. Right, as like a person from like, you know, like Africa would, you know, they typically have like 4C, 4B hair, and if you go up here, like, you know, like 4A, 3C, but, you know, they have some features that a lot of people from like Melanesia and like, I don't know what people from Australia are called, but yeah, so my best guess is probably Papua New Guinea. They have a lot of Pacific Islander features. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe probably like right here, because if I were to go southern, it'd probably be a lot darker. My best guess. Don't. That's racist. And okay, I was correct. Sort of. Not entirely. Okay, they're from whatever the fuck this is. Oh wait. Okay, so they're from Polynesia. Okay. So, more Pacific Islander features rather than Melanesian. I don't think that's the same thing, but okay. Next person. This guy's they're definitely South Asian. South Asian, so like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, But this guy is very like very dark, so to speak. So he's probably southern, like more southern part, which is like India, southern India. Dude, these fucking ads. This is fucking crazy. These gooner ass ads. He has a lot of like he looks very like very Telugu, which is like this like ethnic group based in like India. So and they're commonly found in like South India. So I'm just gonna spitball, probably like right around here. I was correct. Okay, this is great, guys. This is great. I'm on a roll. Guys. This is great. The purest form in Tamil. Is that not racist? Calling them pure? Is that not? Whatever, guys. Okay. So they're probably like they're definitely Asian, maybe like southeast or like eastern, but you know they don't have features that a typical southeastern Asian would have, which is like I guess like fairer skin. Is that racist? I don't think so. So not definitely not like this. You know, definitely not Mongolia. You know, because they have a lot of like, you know, Central Asian features, which is like, you know, like I guess like a more defined, not more defined face. They have like, it's like intermingling with like people from like Russia and like Kazakhstan. Like think of like if whatchamacallit, like if Khabib and Jungkook would have a baby, that's what like a Central Asian would have looked like. But this guy doesn't look Central Asian or Northern Asian, so he's probably Southeast Asian. So maybe like, you know, Southern China, maybe like Laos, Vietnam, Thailand. He kind of looks like Khan from King of the Hill. Is that racist? He looks like Khan from King of the Hill, so I'm gonna go with Laos. I was fucking correct. Self-Sidon subvariety typically found in the blah 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 blah. Okay, let's go. Like I said again, Southeastern Asian. This guy kind of looks like there's some Southern Asian influence, so like, you know, Nepal or like India. So, like I said, I'm probably gonna go with like maybe like either Vietnam, Laos, Thailand. But like I said, like there's some like I feel like there's some like in like Southern Asian influence simply because of like the color of your skin, which is kind of racist. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with like maybe like around here. So like somewhere in like Bhutan, Nepal. I'll just do Nepal. Fuck, I'll just do in the middle. Okay, I was kind of wrong, but kind of right, kind of technically. All right. This is kind of hard. This is tough. Maybe Australia, but like she doesn't look like not Australia, but she doesn't look like she's from like this part. You know what I mean? He does, but she doesn't. She does look very like South Asian, so like Pakistan, but definitely not Pakistan because you know they're of like a lighter complexion, and definitely not Nepal either. So I'm gonna go with India again. It's probably this part. Fuck it, whatever. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you? Yeah. Okay. So I was right. They're from India, Central India, an ancient phenotype native to North Central India, found up to the Himalayas. Yeah, guys, this is great. We're on a roll. Like I said, I didn't say anything actually. I don't know why I said like I said, but you know, this guy looks like Eastern European. My best guess is probably Ukrainian again. She looks like dude. In fact, like she looks like President Zelensky. Like, if I could pull up a picture of Zelensky right here, and then look at her, they look identical. No, that's racist. But yeah, I'm gonna go with like Ukrainian again. Fuck it. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. This is a pre-Slavic Persian, so an ancient Central European element associated with pre-Slavic people, common in Poles, West Ukrainians. Hey, okay. especially in Volhynia, Galatia. Did I say it right? Galatia. Blah blah blah. East of Warsaw. Warsaw's in somewhere up here, right? Nah, I'm dumb. I think that's in Finland. No, I don't know. I'm bad. Blah blah. West Ukrainians. Blah blah blah. Okay, guys. Last two. Okay, South Asian, obviously. She looks like she's from South Asian. So I'm gonna go back to India. Maybe I'm actually gonna probably put it around Pakistan. Just because they look like northern, like they look like they were from like the northern part of South Asia. Simply because of like their fair skin complexion, and I know that like if you look at Afghanistan, like a lot of Afghans actually look white. For some reason, I don't know the reason. I think it's because of they have some like Mediterranean influence because of like Iran and like and they also like border like Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, which is like right next to Kazakhstan, which isn't actually Mediterranean. Okay, well I'm just gonna put Pakistan simply because of their fair skin complexion, and yeah. Okay, I was kind of wrong. They're Indian. Well, not Indian, but they're typically found. Well, I'm right. Dude, I'm so awkward. All right, last person. So obviously, like I said before, they look Mediterranean. So Mediterranean Sea, right here. So places like Montenegro, Greece, Turkey, Cyprus, I guess Lebanon, the Levant region, but they don't really look Middle Eastern. There's definitely some Middle Eastern influence, but they don't look like they're from the Middle East. Like, especially they don't look like they're like a Levantine, which are typically found in like the West Bank or like Lebanon or Jordan, not this country. So my best guess, I'm just gonna spitball it, probably like North Macedonia. They look a lot wider, pretty much. Kind of like Italian. So, yeah. Okay, I was right, guys. Would you look at that? We made it to the top 3% of today's players. This is great. I'm aiming for top 1%. If you guys want me to play this more, go comment. But yeah. The fuck? Cool. Alright guys, I'll see you on the video. Hope you guys like it. Fuck.